Donna. And Sister Donna sitting up here, she listening. Okay, I understand. But after a while, you going to Sister Donna all the time, and you ain't coming to me. So I don't know, but Sister Donna ain't got the spirit on her where she want to take over and think, I can do it better than her. They don't even trust Pastor no more. They ain't even talking to Pastor. You know what I'm saying? And so all of a sudden, the spirit of Absalom came in, and she went in the hearts of the people. While I'm sitting up here saying, what's wrong? What's going on? And you sit up here, and the Absalom spirit is sitting up here like, I got this. And in a minute, I'm going to have all these people. In a minute, I'm going to have all their people. So let's finish. And so he said, after 4 years, Absalom, see, he stood there for a minute. He was there for a minute. Absalom said to the king, let me go to Hebron, to offer a sacrifice to the Lord, fulfillment for a vow I had made. For a while I was at Gushan. I promised to sacrifice to him in Hebron if he would bring me back to Jerusalem. All right, the king told him, go and fulfill your vow. So Absalom went to Hebron. But while he was there, he sent secret messengers to every part of Israel to stir up rebellion against the king. As soon as you hear the trumpets, his message reads, you will know that Absalom has been crowned king of Hebron. He took 200 men from Jerusalem with him as guests, but they knew nothing of his intentions. You got people right there don't even know what you're about to do. All they think you know is you pastor's girl. You pastor's boy. They don't even know the plots and the plans that you have. I'm going to go over here. You know what? I think I can take her people. How many people that came up in here and thought they was going to come up in here and take the people? You know what? I've been a pastor longer than she has. I've been in ministry longer than she has. I'm going to get close to her, then I'm going to snatch all her people. I'm going to let her trust me, and then I'm going to take all the people. We didn't experience that before, huh? Amen. But anyway, so what happened was Absalom, he had all this trick. So he took 200 men from Jerusalem with him as guests, but they knew not what his intentions were. While he was offering the sacrifice, he sent what's this word? Ahithophel, one of David's counselors who lived in Eli. Soon, others also joined Absalom in the conspiracy. A messenger soon arrived in Jerusalem to tell King David all Israel has joined Absalom in a conspiracy against you. Then we must flee at once, or it will be too late. David urged the men, hurry. If we get out of the city before he arrives, both we and the city of Jerusalem will be spared from disaster. So what David did was he ran. Amen. Instead of him standing there and saying, you know what, I refuse. I don't care who you are and how much you love me and how much I love you, you will not steal God's glory. You will not steal what God has assigned to me. You will not come in here like a thief in the night and take. You will not cause. And see, this is why it's good to keep an open communication between the pastors and the people. Because guess what? How many times y'all heard of people splitting the church? An assistant pastor sitting up there, and they sit up there every day, and they done plotted and planned against the pastor to take the members. And we thought he was this. And then not only that, make the pastor character look bad. Take the integrity for the pastor. Make people think that the pastor is doing this and that, and all the time it's just you trying to split the church. So the spirit of Absalom also got a spirit of Lucifer with it. Spirit of Lucifer didn't think I'm greater than. The spirit of Lucifer thought he was greater than God. And so he got some people to vouch for him. I can do it better. God ain't giving me enough props. How many here feel like they ain't getting enough props? All they got is one person up there doing I want to do testimony service. They don't never ask me to do nothing. All I do is sit. I'm sick of this, and I can do it. I can sing just as good. And this is how the enemy gets in here. Amen. So we gonna stop right there. Now let me tell you. I'm gonna read this because I went too far. But we gonna go to this. So David tried to run and get ghosts. Amen. Amen. Now let me tell you what this book says. Now listen to it because then you can get to right. This is pretty low. This is bad, folks. When a man would do things this bad behind his own father's back just to make himself look good. What a little rebel he was. Absalom would degrade his own dad's reputation by complaining about his ability to judge and run a kingdom. Absalom was even found embracing and kissing cheeks of men he wanted to gain favor with. This is the ultimate of political maneuver, kissing of cheeks. Absalom actually worked on these people behind the king's back. He stole their hearts. They began to believe Absalom and doubt David. Now this is a spirit now. This is a spirit to come in and say, I'm jealous, I can't believe it. Look at her. She got all these people. And most of the time it be somebody close to you that come up against you. Somebody that you didn't confide to on the phone. Somebody you didn't talk to all the time. And some pastor, some preacher you didn't sit and talk to. And you didn't conspire. You didn't tell them everything. And what they're doing is listening to you. I got so much to teach y'all on these different spirits because I'm ready to go into another one already. But this is what it does. He said, Absalom actually worked on the people behind the king's back until he stole their hearts. Absalom was sweet and caring, and that David was bold and hard. Pastor too hard on me. Pastor preach too hard. She too hardcore. She ain't letting us get away with nothing. She talking across the pulpit. Sound like she preaching to me. I'm so sick of her preaching across the pulpit at me. She talking to me. I know she talking to me. Pastor, was you talking about me? That's what I got the other day. So what did you mean by that? You get offended. You get offended. And so Pastor too hard. All she talk about is get it right. All she preach about is get saved, stay holy. She don't talk weeping man joy for a night, joy coming in the morning. She don't sugarcoat nothing. I want to go somewhere where I can get my fancy tickle. I want my ears itched because they itching, so scratching. Amen. So listen. So what happened was, I'll tell you, friends, many people do the same exact thing in the church today. This is especially true amongst assistant leaders. Now, I haven't even got to this yet. Assistant leaders. Y'all better be careful. Pastors, be careful. Ministers, be careful. If you're in authority, if you're in a leadership, if you're a leader, be careful who you assign to be your assistant. Amen. Be careful who you assign to have your back, to walk close. Be careful. You know what? We got a bad habit of telling our business. Yes. Guilty. You need to vent. You need to cry. You need to talk to somebody. So you're going and you're pouring out. You're pouring out. And some people can't handle it. Some people use it against you. Some people don't know how to. So they take that as a weakness because you didn't came to them and told them. I need to talk. Leaders, pastors, I'm talking. You telling them because you need somebody, because most pastors don't have nobody to run to. Most pastors don't have nobody to cry to. They got to be strong at all the time. And then you wonder why pastors go and don't want to be bothered with people. Because they don't know who they can trust. So what they do, as soon as they get through preaching, they go out the door. You thinking they acting funny. They can't trust you. They don't know who to trust. Who can I talk to? Because you might go back and tell it. You might hold it against me. You might use what I say and use it against me one day. I done had that happen to me before. Come on. I done had people sit up, eat with me, sup with me, and all we doing is talking. Now you done did it all, but you taking something, building a case against me. You're building a case against me. Now I ain't built no case against you. I didn't sit up and do this to you, but you building a case against me. And